Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you guys see by the title of this video, today's video is going to be a full face using Moira Cosmetics product. So this is the huge PR box that Moira Cosmetics sent me. I just want to make a little disclaimer in this video. These products were gifted to me, but I was no way advised to do this video. This is just me wanting to share the products that I got with you and if I think it's worth trying out. I've never heard of this brand, so I was really intrigued and I thought the products were really quite nice. If you guys watch this tutorial, you guys will see it in action. So without rambling on too much, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, become a member of the Glamazon family. So thumbs up this video if you guys are enjoying my content, and leave a comment down below if you guys like my background. I really worked so hard on it. I'm obsessed with it. So yeah, and let me know other videos that you guys would like me to film. Also, if you want to follow me outside of YouTube, because I do post on my Instagram quite frequently, all my social media links will be on the screen and also down in the description box. So let's just jump right into this tutorial because it's going to be a juicy one. Okay guys, so I jumped right in with the eyebrow gel, and this one is in ash brown. So let me show you guys what it looks like. If you have oily skin, you might not like this as much. If you are a fan of the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade, you are not gonna like this. This is more of a slippery consistency. Yeah, overall it was good. I like the fact that it's a big jar. It's really easy to work with. You could really blend this out like with a spoolie. That's really nice. I don't like the Anastasia Dip Brow personally because I just find that it's way too drying for me, so I really like this. So yeah, so I did go ahead and use the Your Berry Q palette. Honestly, I had no problems when it comes to blending. So this is what the palette looks like. Honestly, you guys know I love color. I also took the You're the Apple of My Eye palette as well. The packaging is so cute. I will say that. And we're gonna take the P. Louise base in Rumor 1, and I'm just gonna take that and I'm gonna start dotting this on my eye area. We're just gonna take a little bit of this and we're just gonna start applying this onto the eye. And I'm just going to really distribute that and make sure that this product doesn't stay thick in one area, that it really does blend out. I'm gonna be going in with this darker brown right here, and I'm gonna start from the inner and then I'm gonna work my way out. Really impressed with the quality of these eyeshadows. I didn't experience no type of patchiness, problems blending, but once I dipped my brush in and applied it on the lid, I was kind of shook. So something like that, that's what you want to create. I'm just gonna make this a little bit more pointy on the top area right here. Now I didn't have to dip into this eyeshadow palette a ton of times, like the color's pigmented. I'm really enjoying the formula. So now from the Berry Q palette, I'm gonna take the shade called Muffin and I'm just gonna start blending out this brown. It's a lighter brown that I'm using. And we're just gonna start blending this out. And this is a Morphe M506 brush. Yes, this is definitely one of my favorite brushes. You guys always ask me what's my favorite brushes. This is definitely one of them. See, we're getting the shape that we really want, and that's something that's very important to me. Even when I'm blending out shadow, I want at least the shape going on, whereas like if you just plopping it on, I don't know, I just feel like it definitely does make the cut crease a lot better. So that's why I like to create the shape before I even cut my crease. So now I'm gonna go ahead with a shade called Sweet Pea, and I'm just gonna start blending that, and I'm going in windshield wiper motion. So you just want to make sure that you keep blending everything out and just making it nice. So now we're all ready to cut the crease. I'm going to be taking the Mama Mitchell P. Louise blank canvas. This is my favorite thing to cut my crease with, hands down. We're just going to take a little like pea-sized amount of that. It's very thick. You probably don't even need that much. And I'm going to be taking my TGSUPPLY brush. This is my cut crease brush. It comes in a cut crease set, so it is meant to cut your crease with. It comes with 3 other brushes. It's all personal preference on what you gravitate towards. This one is my favorite thus far for my crease area, so I'm going to be taking this one, and yeah, let's cut this crease. Alright guys, so I cut my crease and actually that was really fast considering this eye always gives me problems, so I definitely love that for me. And I love the eyeshadow palettes, having no problems with formula. nothing. I'm super impressed right now. So yeah, let's just take that base and now we're gonna go on the lid area and start blending it out. But before I do that, I actually want to take a little bit of this L'Oreal Infallible full coverage concealer, and this one is an eggshell, and I'm just gonna take that for the outsides. This way I don't have a problem when I'm putting on my foundation, because sometimes the P. Louise blank canvas can be super thick that the foundation has problems blending. So we're just gonna leave that right there, and we're just gonna start applying this base right on top. So pretty much what I do is cut my crease with blank canvas, and then I go ahead and wipe off the excess, clean out the lid, and then reapply it again. So this way none of that shadow that I used previous is going to transfer onto the lid. Okay, and I'm actually gonna stop right there, and then I'm gonna take this little flat brush. We're gonna start blending this into the eye. So now I'm just gonna take this fluffy brush and we're just gonna start blending this outward. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of tape. I'm gonna actually put it in the palm of my hand so it loses a little bit of its stickiness, because for the eye area, you know, you don't want it to be too sticky. And I'm gonna go ahead and pop this right here. So Moira does have a super ink liner, so let's take it out of the packaging. Off the bat, it is very black, and it's easy to distribute color. Like, it's distributing enough pigment. It's not too much, it's not too liquidy. The tip is very pointy, so I feel like you could really get a really sharp line with this. So we're just gonna take that and we're gonna start dragging it. Okay, so now that our eyeliner is done, I'm gonna be taking this TGSUPPLY brush. So we're just gonna take that. I'm gonna dip into Your Sweet and Berry Cool. So it's like a teal, a dark teal color, and like a electric blue. It's really pretty, and I just mix both of them, and I'm just gonna start patting that, and we're gonna go over this liner. We're just gonna take this and start blending this in. I'm gonna be taking this shade called Berry Much, and we're gonna start applying that right on top of that blue eyeliner, or that blue shadow that we placed. Now I'm gonna take the shade called Angel Face, and I'm just gonna set this lid area. It looks just like the blank canvas color, just in an eyeshadow, and we're just going to start setting this, so this way we could go in with the light pinks and blend this liner out. So I'm gonna go ahead with the shade called Love Me and Sweetheart. It's like light pink shades, and I'm just gonna take this nice fluffy brush and I'm gonna start blending this out. Okay guys, so now for the lid shade, which I'm super excited about, I'm going to be taking this Yemi's Boutique. This is a pigment and it's actually really beautiful. It is called Magic Queen. Once I have it on the eyes and we have everything done, I would definitely do a close-up for you guys to see it. Obviously, it is so beautiful. And we're just going to take that right on the cut crease. I don't even know if it's picking up on camera, but it is so beautiful. I'm just going to bring this in here. I say don't pick up that much, especially if you want to do like a light layer like I'm doing. And we are going to put some on this outer edge. Okay guys, so I just popped on some contacts. So I'm testing out these contacts and I don't want to recommend them just yet. So now we're going to try out the primer. This is the Complete Facial Primer, a Pore Vanishing Primer. I'm not really into silicone primer, so I really hope that this is not that. This is what the packaging looks like. Okay, so it definitely is like a cream. This primer kind of reminds me of something. Definitely not like a Smashbox primer. It giving me, oh my god, what does it remind me of? It reminds me of a primer that I used to like. Definitely have to say if you have oily skin, you are going to have to prime with another primer. So I went ahead and did my base off camera, and I also zoomed you guys in a little bit. I also cream contoured just a little bit just to give me some color. And I don't know if it's picking up on camera. I'm looking in the viewfinder, but my skin looks airbrushed. Like, I think my pores, this is the best my pores have looked. You guys know I don't really use like a really pore filling primer. This is so nice. I'm impressed. Okay, that might have to be in my favorites. I think I'm gonna mix this with my e.l.f. And oh, I think I might have something here because my skin, there's definitely a difference. It looks good. Okay, so they also sent me some concealers. I swatched these concealers and they felt really nice. They felt like they're gonna have a lot of coverage, but not like a greasy feeling. It didn't feel too dry. It felt really nice. Let's see how it looks on the skin. So I have 150 and 175. I think I'm gonna go in with 175 because I don't want too much brightness. So let's just apply a little bit of this on to the bottom. I like the color, because sometimes when I cream contour, my skin could pull a little warm. So this is definitely going to give me that lightness I need. And I think I'm going to like this because it feels kind of hydrating in a sense. And you guys know I love hydrating concealer. So I'm just going to go a little bit with 150 just to see how it looks. So it is a little bit lighter. And let's blend this out. I like the color. I definitely like the color 175. Gives me that neutralness back. Wow, that looks pretty. Okay. So let's do the under eyes real quick. Now this sponge is from TGSUPPLY. Keep in mind, it was gifted to me. I really do enjoy this sponge. And guys, look at the coverage. That looks so soft and so beautiful. Wow. Okay. Let's just keep going and see. I don't know, guys. This concealer looks super pretty. Don't mind my nose area. I usually set it and then I blend it out when I put powder and stuff like that. But this looks so pretty. Okay. I think it looks beautiful. Wow, that concealer is so nice. Again, the shades that I used was 175 Warm Oak and 150 Cream. So yeah, let's go in with the loose setting powders. I have banana and translucent. I'm gonna go in with translucent because I'm not really like a banana type of powder girl. Okay, so this is what the packaging looks like. It's a very nice translucent shade. I think I'm really gonna like this. I don't like something too white or too orange, like orangey yellow. I kind of like it in the middle. Now I just dipped my sponge into the powder and I'm gonna go ahead and so I have never heard of this brand before they reached out to me, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm kind of shook right now because these products are actually good. So I don't bake. I'm gonna lightly dust this off and then see how it looks underneath the eyes. So I'm just gonna take my powder brush and I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna start dusting this powder off. Now some powders, when you apply them on the skin, they kind of leave like not a cast, but like you could see where the product stopped and where the product started. So hopefully this does not do that. Overall, I do like the powder. It does look pretty. I just find that I have other powders that make me look a little bit younger underneath the eyes. So they also sent me some bronzer and blush duos. So we have this Sound of Wave Bronze Goddess duo. And then we have Summer Wishes, which I think that's the one I'm going to go in with. We're going to take this shade right here. This Firma fluffy brush. I'm actually gonna just dip into both of those shades and I'm gonna start applying this onto the skin and see how it looks. First off, I love the fact that it doesn't drop so much product onto your face, because I don't like when bronzers like distribute a lot of product at once, because it could be like a lot and then you have to blend it out and it just becomes too much. So I'm quite enjoying the fact that there is color, but you have to build it. And I love product like that. I think it looks beautiful. They also sent over some blushes. So here we have Forever Bloom. You guys can see it's picking up on the camera. This is Love Recipe. So pretty. We're gonna go in with Love Recipe. This is giving me very Wet n Wild Mellow Wine. You guys know that's my favorite blush. And I'm gonna take that on this Morphe M405 brush. Went in with this one right here, and it does have shimmer in it. The other shades are kind of too light for me. So I would have to say, if you're just looking for a new blush to try, I would say maybe pick it up. I don't know how I feel about the blushes. I'm kind of like iffy about it. I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder. It's like, it's pretty, but it's not giving me wow. And the shimmer shades don't have any shimmer on it, which is really nice. Alrighty guys, I really forgot to turn on my mic and I'm kind of mad about it, but I'm taking those purple and blue shades and just applying that on my lower lash line. I am not going in with the pink shades. I wanted to keep this very blue and purple, and I'm not smoking this out too much, and I'm not bringing it all the way into my inner corner. But yeah, I really love the way this look turned out. And look at this highlight. It is popping. It's my first time trying over highlights, and wow, I am shook. But we are about to jump right back into this tutorial. So yeah, let's go. I'm taking these lashes by Just Lashes in Date Night, and this is what they look like. So this way I don't have to do a voiceover for this part. They're very flirty lashes. I normally do not wear lashes like this. I usually wear lashes that are fluffy all around. This one definitely has the cat eye shape. So we're going to place that on to the eyelid. and really get this on there. I can't believe my microphone was off this whole time. We're just gonna make sure we place it exactly where we want it. Okay, so now that we have the lashes on, look how pretty these lashes are. So I'm gonna take that mascara and we're going to put this on the lower lash line. Okay guys, so last but not least, we have a setting spray. So I actually like the packaging. It reminds me of hairspray. And what really intrigued me about this setting spray is that it's oil control microfine spray, and it has retinol and hyaluronic acid. Yeah, let's try this. I love retinol and hyaluronic acid. It's good for your skin. Don't question it, girl. All right, so let's apply this onto the skin. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, that was really nice. It does have a spray like Morphe, like the continuous setting mix. I actually think this one distributes way more and it feels so nice. I love the smell and you could definitely feel it. It's drying down though, but wow, that feels so good. I like that. Oh my God, I'm so impressed. I love this. Let's do it again. And a lot of people who watch me know I don't put setting spray, but this feels so nice. I like the fact that I could feel it onto the skin, and it definitely has some tackiness, so it's going to grip on your foundation. Oh, the smell is nice. I'm really sensitive to smells. I don't like too much smelly stuff. I don't know. I get scared that it's going to break me out. But that feels so nice. I don't see much of a difference as far as like my skin. Maybe a little bit more dewier. Yeah, maybe a little bit more dewier in the viewfinder I'm seeing. It says it's supposed to control oils, but y'all, just, oh my God, I like that so much. Alright guys, so this is the end of the tutorial. I had so much fun filming this video, but before we go, I do want to talk about my favorite products that really stood out to me in this video. So the first one, guys, I have to say this setting spray, I really like this setting spray. Love the mist. I love the smell. I feel like it definitely does have like a tackiness and it feels like it's doing something. I don't know how to explain it, but I actually really like this, and when I run out, I'm going to repurchase. Now, I can't testify that this like controls oils or that it makes your makeup last all day. To be honest, I would actually put this on before I apply foundation because I feel like it's going to be a really good grip, because even now I feel the not necessarily sticky like an oil, but it's definitely something there. I would actually really use this as a primer spray. Like I said, I have a whole bunch of setting sprays, but none of them really wowed me. Even the Morphe one I like, but it doesn't do anything for me. And the luminous Morphe one I really like, but I don't like the smell. But this one, yeah, she's gonna be a favorite, so I would definitely pick that up. Second, the primer. The primer was bomb. I find that my skin looks so smooth today. It looks so good. I'm super impressed with this primer. Now again, I'm not really into the silicone-ish primers. Definitely reminds me of Benefit Professional, but it has more of a hydrating finish. I feel like my pores look so good. My skin looks so porcelain today, and I'm using the same foundation, so I would definitely have to say this primer is a go. Next up, we have the concealers. I really enjoyed these concealers so much. It's full coverage. It's not greasy. It looks so good underneath my eyes. I mean, look at it. It's beautiful. You guys will see in this tutorial how it applies, how it blends out. I'm so impressed. This brand really is impressing me, and I can't believe I've never heard about this brand before, especially when it comes to complexion. And most of these favorites right here are complexion products, and I'm really a person, I stick to what I know. I don't really find complexion products in different brands that I've never heard of and I actually like. So this is something very new for me, but these concealers are so good. This is in 150 and in 175. If I have to compare this to a concealer, I would definitely have to say the Benefit Boing Cakeless Creaseless Concealer, because that one is not very matte, but it's not oily and it has coverage. This one has a little bit more coverage than that, but it reminds me of that. So I would definitely go check this out. If you like usually the same products that I like, I think you're gonna like this stuff. And last but not least, for my favorites, it would have to be the eyeshadow palettes. Again, the eyeshadow palettes performed. Look at my eyes. You guys will see in this tutorial how it performs, and I'm really impressed. These worked like a dream. I still use my same routine with the patting and then blending out, and I have no issues with my makeup whatsoever. And I'm so happy that this brand reached out to me. They did not make me do this video. I decided to do this video for you guys because I've never heard of this brand, and this brand reached out to me. So guys, so this is the end of the video. I didn't get to film an outro. Your girl's a mess, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video just as much as I enjoyed filming it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.